Hey there, coaches. My name is Rich Hargitt. I'm the head football coach at Emmett High School in Emmett, Idaho, and I'm also a lead consultant for coaches all over the country with the SurfaceTerraSystem.com. If you have questions, please put them down there in the comment section below, and I'll do the best I can to get back to you just as soon as possible. Before we get started, it'd be great if you hit that like video and also subscribe to the Surface to Air System YouTube channel if you've not done so already, as it helps us reach more coaches around the country. Thank you very much. All right, coaches. In this video, we're going to talk about some line movements. Now, we're not going to cover more than just 3 or 4 here for simplicity's sake, but I want to talk to you first about the overarching philosophy of line movements. There's a lot of ways you can get pressure in a modern defense. Our base defense is a 3-4 structure, but we will morph and utilize both even and odd fronts. I think the days are over of saying, I'm just a 3-4 or just a 3-3 or just a 4-2-5, what have you. I think now, just like offenses, you have to be able to mutate and present different fronts and different options to the defense. To the offense. If you just have one answer, one front, one coverage, I think you better be pretty darn good at what you're trying to do. So then the next question is you have to decide, how do you want to bring pressure? There's a bunch of ways we'll do this. So we say that if we're bringing 3, it's a rush. If we're bringing 4, it's a pressure. If we're bringing 5, it's a blitz. And if we're bringing 6, it's an overload. Then you certainly would have to have the overarching philosophical conversation of what coverages marry up with those. A 3-man rush or a 4-man pressure, we feel like we can play middle of the field open or closed. If we're bringing 5, we feel like we need to be in a fire zone, zone blitz, cover 3 family type play with the middle of the field closed. And then, of course, if you're in an overload 6-man pressure, we feel like we'll be playing some sort of cover 1 or cover 0 man coverage. So there's a lot of philosophical ways you can do that. We will utilize all of those. But the first one is the one we're going to focus on in this video, and that's simply line movements. So let's watch the first one. We're going to focus right here on the 2 interior defensive tackles. All we're going to do is run a little game, what we call a little game up front. You can see we're going to spike with the first D lineman right there. He's going to take 2 guys, and we're going to open that rush lane right there for our second guy to be the loop man and come through. So if I play that again, there you go. There's the looper. He's going to force that back. He actually makes the tackle. Now, you might say, Coach, that's what's the purpose? You're not bringing second-level defenders. You're able to stay in zone coverage and minimize the big play while also forcing the offense's hand. I think that's one of the great advantages. You're going to see the similar pressure right here. Again, watch these 2 guys right here. They're going to play a little game up front. We're in our 4-down structure. You're going to get a spiker, okay, right there. And then you're going to get a looper back behind the A gap behind him, okay? What we like about that is, again, we feel like it's basically a pressure, okay? You can see right there, that kid's going to get pressure on the quarterback. Watch the guy. This is going to be the spike, okay? Cross his face, takes 2 guys. There's your loop. You'll see the hole open up. As that happens, watch him get right to the quarterback's hand as he releases, and we put a little pressure on him. We force an incompletion, okay? Now, in this game, we're playing an air raid team. We don't want to put 4 down. So we're going to be in our base 3-man structure. We don't want to put that 4th hand on the ground because we need him to play coverage. This team can throw the football very effectively, and we want to only put 3 hands on the ground. So now you're going to get that game with the nose and the defensive end right there. They're going to play a similar game. So if I hit play, there you go. Here comes the nose. There's the looper. Again, you're just going to kind of gum up that front structure, force the quarterback to have nowhere to go with the ball. Here's one more 3-down structure pressure. There you go. Here they come again. Now you see there at the end of the screen, watch that loop man. If I play it back, watch this defensive end right there at the end. Boom. He's going to get some pressure. He's going to force that quarterback to get the ball out of his hands just a half second faster than he wants, and the offense just wasted it down. They threw it a little quicker than they wanted, and they miss on that out route, and it gives us the opportunity to force the defense force the offense to waste downs without us having to bring second or third level pressure and play man coverage. I think that's an incredibly useful first level, sort of first option for bringing pressure. Certainly, if that doesn't work, you can get into bringing that 4th man pressure, your fire zones, or your overloads. But I think that the first way to get pressure on these modern spread offenses is by bringing those line movements or games, something that we've been very successful with in our base 3-down structure. All right, coaches, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to the Surface to Air System YouTube channel, as it helps us reach more coaches around the country. Once again, if you have questions, put them in the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. You can reach me on Twitter at Coach Hargitt or our Surface to Air System account at S2A System. You can find out more about what we do on our website at www.surfacetoairsystem.com. That's surfacetoairsystem.com. Also, coaches, I would highly recommend you head over to our website and check out our comprehensive 3-4 defense playbook. I think that's something you would really enjoy. If you head over to our website and click on shop, you can find it right there on the main page of the store. It's over 150 pages of color diagrams. It has our fronts, our line games or movements like this video detailed are all highlighted in there, all diagrammed out. You'll also get all of the pressure packages we discussed, middle of the field open, middle of the field closed coverages. Okay, again, over 150 pages, complete with color diagrams taking you through our entire defensive package that's helped us win the conference 2 of the last 3 seasons. Again, coaches, I highly encourage you to head over there and check that out, and we'll see you on the next video.